Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video review, I want to talk about Bitcoin. So just wanted to touch on Bitcoin price action. We are in consolidation mode for almost this whole month, and I want to talk about consolidation more in a short-term downtrend. To be fair, all right. We are coming to a junction right now where I can see the price action going. It's very it's at the junction right now where it can go it have a quick leg up or a quick leg down. All right, what I mean by that is like we're right at the pinch action that's coming from this downtrend line and this minor uptrend line that we were in earlier. So let me zoom out of this a little bit so it's a little bit clear. Okay, so this one is a daily Bitcoin against USD. The data is coming from Coinbase. So if I see this, like we are in this downtrend right now. We try to break out of it over the weekend, and it did not work. There was a resistance of the moving average. We came right back down. Since then, we had another candlestick down, and right at the moment, we are sitting on the support of that pinch action. All right, so it tells me there is a move coming up in Bitcoin fairly soon. So a couple of things that is going to happen this week. We have, first of all, there is a the first batch of the future contract Bitcoin future contracts on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange CME group that will be ending this Friday. All right, so the contract will expire this the first batch of a Bitcoin futures contract will expire this Friday around sometime in our afternoon. All right, so that should be usually there is not going to be a lot of movement up or down until the contract expires, but just looking at this graph right now, it's coming to this junction where it will make the move. Either it's going to be upside or downside. Either way, there is a move coming up in Bitcoin this week, just by looking at this chart pattern. Okay, I want to touch base. Let me just look at the bigger picture so you can this trend line support is coming all the way from November. We have touched and went back a few times, but it's coming right. It's getting a lot of support from that trend line as of right now. Looking at the smaller time frame, so if I'm looking at the 4-hour time frame, let's dig in a little bit in the smaller time frame. So let's look at the smaller time frame. Again, this was the false breakout that happened over the weekend on Friday, Saturday. Since then, we are in this downtrend, smaller downtrend, trying to bounce off from the trend line. We are sitting right on the trend line right now. If I blow this up and make it a little bit more clear for you. So we are sitting right on that trend line. So I just feel like there is there's a move coming up just by looking at this support and resistance level, and we are right in that pinch action. The volume is picking up. If you see this thing, I'm in the 4-hour time frame, and if you look at this volume, it's picking up. See this bars? If you see this bar, it's gradually, they're much lower, and then all of a sudden you see this in the last few days it's starting to pick up. The volume is starting to pick up, but it is still the balance on the bull and the bear side seems pretty even right now. So if the one side can come up with enough push on the upside, let's say if the bull comes with enough push on the upside, then we will get out of this wedge pattern. this pinch wedge pattern and make the run toward the first resistance going to be around 11,500. The second resistance going to be around 12,300 in short term. If the bears come in and they make a push, then the first resistance obviously going to be around 10,000. Second one is going to be the previous low of around 9,077. All right, if we break that previous low, then we might see intermediate low, which is going to be around 8,600. It's not gonna. I don't want to give you exact number, because the thing is, this price data is coming from Coinbase, but there are other exchanges that also do a lot of trading, like Bittrex, Binance. So that data might not reflect in Binance trading account or in the Bittrex trading account. So I just want to be fair. So I want to give you like an area where I see a support level on the downside and a resistance level on the upside. So I hope I'm making myself clear. It's especially like a currency like this, which is very like unique and very new. It's not like a very liquid stock market, or like or the currency market where you have very high volume. I mean, their volume is high here as well, but the spreads are much different. So I don't want to give you, I don't want to go more in detail on that, but it's going to be around 8,500 mark, the support, and support for the intermediate if we break the 9,000 level. And on the upside, the resistance is going to be, as I said, 11,500 and then 12,400. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so again, like this is still it's still consolidating right now. I have mentioned this previously as well, that after having this tremendous move up, the move up we had last year, you need some time to digest in order to have a sustainable next leg up. All right, so don't get discouraged by the price action. Just because it's falling or not like doing anything doesn't mean that you have to jump in. Every fallback is not an opportunity. Like I want to make this clear to a lot of new investors who are trading and investing in Bitcoin for the first time, or investing into this kind of asset class for the first time. Let it be. You don't have to like make a trade every day or every other day or every week. In that sense, pick a point, get the data on what is the good support level. You can start a new trade on that. If you want to wait until 8,000 mark, then you can wait until 8,000 mark to add any additional position. You don't have to add additional position until it hits that mark. Just because it's like going 2 days up, 2 days down, and just looking at it makes you frustrated. I mean, it will. So the best advice I can give you in this sense is like, don't think about like you have to be an active trader or investor every day. You let the bulls. So let me put it this way: let the bulls and the bears fight it out. They want to fight it out which direction they want to go in, and sit back and relax and see how it comes out. If you're already invested in the market. If you're a new investor, then this might be a good time to start a small position, because we are at the junction that it can go up or go down, one leg up, one leg down. And if someone tells you that it's going to go up, I'm not definitely gonna make that call, because like it's no one in this junction, no one will tell you for sure, or at least the guy who have any type of technical analysis knowledge will tell you for sure that it will is ready to go up, because we are right at the junction that it can definitely come down for one leg down, and that could be another buying opportunity at that time. So my advice or my strategy, if I am a new trader who's just getting into Bitcoin, then I would start a small position here right now. If it comes down, then I would add on to that position. But don't get don't get too discouraged by this choppy actions that we have been seeing in the market. That is all part of the overall consolidation. It's healthy for a long-term growth for this asset class. So I hope you're not getting discouraged by this choppy action. If you look at it after 6 months, a year, you will see what I'm talking about. So stay tuned, be positive. So I don't get discouraged by this choppy action, because this is all part of the game. It's never supposed to go all the way up, and if something that goes just straight up, it will come straight down too. So right now we are in the sideway consolidation, sideway to downside consolidation, which is fine. And keep an eye on the Asian market. I sound like a broken record all the time on the Asian market, but the Asian market is going to determine this next leg up or down. All right, so keep an eye on the Asian market. There is a Chinese New Year coming up next month. That's going to be we will see a lot of activity in the market right after that. So keep an eye on that. And the first thing that I covered earlier in the video is the futures. The Bitcoin futures are expiring on this Friday. So the future traders, the volume on the future trading will be very light. So I won't be very surprised if we see very choppy action until Friday. Okay, so again, I just want to get it out there, so people are not getting surprised. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned something today. If you like this video, if you learned something today, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe it. Hit that bell so you get notification every time when I upload these videos. Share with your friends and family. That's how we learn new things, by sharing. All right, that's all for today. Thank you.